Alright guys, you're welcome to another episode of today's video tutorial, and this is how far we have gone. Yes, and today I'll be working on the lashes. The first thing I need to do is to make sure my pencil is very sharp. Yes, after making sure my pencil is very sharp, I'll draw out the hairlines for the lashes one after the other, and doing this I'll drag it from the outside, from below going up. So you drag it from down going up, so when it's going up you are expected to have a thin line when it's reaching up, like a sharp edge. So after working on the lashes, yeah, I added more shadows to the work using stronger brushes and using general charcoal white pencil, yes, to create details on the eyelid, yes, and on the eye bags too. I also added more shadows like I said earlier. Alright, working on the second eye, it's just easy, it's not hard. I just applied the same technique which I used on the first eye. So in case you didn't watch the first video, please check out my YouTube channel and download the first video and watch it. I just applied the same method on the eye, so if I'm explaining it, it's just like I'm repeating the same thing which I said earlier on the first video. So do well to watch the first video on the first eye to give you an insight on how I came about the second eye. Basically, for your work to look good, you need to understand the concept of light values and dark values. Understanding the concept of light values and dark values give you an insight on how to manipulate these light and dark values to achieve a better result. Yes, so what is just happening here is I'm working hard on my dark values. Yes, and working hard on my dark values, if it needs me to apply charcoal using a brush, I will do it. If it needs me to use charcoal pencil on it, I'll do it. But I just make sure that I work on my dark values very well. Yes, so because the dark values will differentiate the features of the face from the face. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The dark values will differentiate the eyes from the real picture, will differentiate the nose, the mouth, and everything from the face. So if your dark values for the eyes, nose, and mouth are not well treated, you will find out that your work is blurry and you can't identify, or you can't see the features of the face easily. For me to be able to achieve this state, honestly speaking, it took a lot of time and I had to be patient. Apart from that, I did series of blending. I use blending stump, I use tissue for blending. I did series of detailing on it, and I applied different kinds of shades, yeah, different value of shades to it to get to this state. And I know it's not easy, but you have to keep trying. Before I could shade the cheek, I had to use my pencil to draw out where my light values are and where my dark values are. So for me to be able to get it, I drew out my light values so that I won't shade them, because I prefer I shade the dark value first, then after shading the dark value, then I can work on the light value. So to me it's easier that way. Instead of starting from the light value, I start from the dark value, and after working on the dark value, I work on the light values. Using a brush to blend, I don't only use brush alone to blend, because on the brush I usually apply charcoal dust on it to blend. So doing this, applying charcoal dust on the brush makes my blending to be very smooth. Yes, and also I use tissue for blending, tissue paper for blending. So I just blend with tissue because it makes my work look very smooth. So to achieve smooth shading, you need to start learning how to use tissue paper to blend. Okay, I'll be working on the nostrils, and working on the nostrils, I will be starting from the dark values. Yes, and for me, I prefer starting from the dark values because I find it easier working on the dark values. Yes, and I won't get confused easily if I work on the dark values first and later graduate to the light values. I know this area is a very dark area, so I need to shade it very dark following my reference photo. So like I said, I'll, on the previous video, I'll work on the boundary lines, then make those areas very dark. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video was educative and I hope you were able to learn something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and also I will be posting the continuation of this work on my next video, so watch out for my next video. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day.